The Constitutional of the Philippines and its implication to development. Constitutional. It is a codified list of provisions that identifies the limitation of the power of the government and enumerates its responsibilities to the people. It is the seat of established precedent and codified principle according to which a state of government. It is the highest law of the land. There were three initial drafts submitted for consideration. 1. The True Decalogue and Constitutional Program of Apolinario Mabini. Second, the Pedro Paterno version, and the third, the Felipe Calderon version, which prevailed among the three drafts. Malolos Constitution of 1899. October 25, 1898 to November 29, 1898, discussion and debates on the Constitution last. December 1, 1898, President Aguinaldo returned it to the Congress for some amendments. December 23, 1898, Congress declines to consider the amendments. This promote Aguinaldo to approve. January 21, 1899, it was promulgated after it was formally adopted by Congress. Malolos Constitution of 1899, the three significant features. One is the provision for an independent Republic of the Philippines consisting of three independent powers distributed to the executive, led by the President with term of 4 years and not ligable re-election, a unicameral legislative judicial. 2. The Bills of Rights, and 3. The separation of church and state. Took into account the constitution of other countries with marked Filipino resemblance such as those of Belgium, Mexico, Brazil, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Chile, and Spain. Was never exercised. As a Philippine-American War broke out on February 4, 1899, led to the downfall of the First Republic of the Philippines with arrest of President Aguinaldo on March 23, 1901 in Palanan, Isabela. Philippines Organic Act of 1902 provided for the creation of an elected Philippine Assembly composed of Filipinos. Philippine Autonomy Act of 1916 that announced the intention of the United States government to withdraw their sovereignty over the Philippine Islands as soon as a stable government can be established therein. The Philippine Independence Act that set the parameters for the creation of a constitution for the Philippines passed by Americans in 1934. Also called for the election of delegates to Constitutional Convention on February 8, 1935, came up with a constitution submitted to the Filipinos for a plebiscite on May 14, 1935. Later amended by the National Assembly in 1940 by changing the term limit of the president from 6 years with no re-election to 4 years with a possibility of having a second term. The Japanese-sponsored government during the Second World War nullified the 1935 Constitution and appointed the Preparatory Committee a replacement. 1943 Constitution, which replaced the 1935 Constitution, was used during the presidency of Jose P. Laurel in the Second Republic. 1935 Constitution came back into effect after the war in 1945 and was amendment giving us citizens to develop natural resources and operate public utilities. December 1, 1972, the Constitutional Convention came up with Constitution providing for modified parliamentary government. Presidential Decree No. 86 Series of 1972 submitted for ratification through citizen assemblies. The The ratification was done via voice and lieu of secret ballots. Corazon Aquino issued Presidential Decree No. 13 which suspended certain provisions of the 1973 Constitution. President Aquino issued Presidential Decree No. 9 Series of 1986, 1986 creating a Constitution Commission tasked to draft a new charter to replace the 1973 Constitution. The Commission came up with a Constitution on October 16, 1986, which was ratified by the people through a plebiscite on February 2, 1987. Presidential Decree No. 58, the new Constitution was written in such way that it provides significant provision for check and balances to prevent the amazing government authority by one entity or person.